Man, I swear that I'm a real one, I ain't never losing. And now I'm so caught they spin, but they don't never do shit. I'm in these streets, this shit is real, man, I ain't picking choosing. I gotta get rich before I die, I'm focused on the music. Man, I swear that I'm a real one, I ain't never losing. And now I'm so caught they spin, but they don't never do shit. I'm in these streets, this shit is real, man, I ain't picking choosing. I gotta get rich before I die.
Tomorrow is Diwali and I had to get a lot of fucking work done for just the two brands that I was working with for marketing. They had a lot of specifications, and not just specifications, they had issues with the previous work that had gone up, so we had to redo all of that fucking work today. And since today is Diwali and the design team is not just working with me, they're also working with a lot of other people, so they do have a lot of other work. Time is really short on our hand. However, I know I tried to get my shit done, but there was a lot of pressure today. I don't know, after a long time I felt this kind of pressure or stress, you could say stress. But luckily, the moment I woke up and finished my meditation, I went and I opened WhatsApp to see what are the messages I got, and I read all the fucking messages. Issues from one client, and another client wants something else done when the work was already finished. Had to deal with that. So yeah, after I saw those messages, we could say anxiety, stress built up, and I was just waiting to hit the gym. As you can see, I'm still in my gym clothes. I had my leg day. Leg day is new workout, so new workout plan. So obviously my legs are going to be more fucked because it's not used to this kind of split. Anyways, I'll talk about that later. Muscle memory. I went in, I finished my workout, and that, as I usually tell, my workouts are my method. My workouts are my method to get away, or to deal with the stress, pressure of, or any fucking thing in my life. I'll explain about this in detail some other time, but it's just how it works for me. A good workout or a good session of workout will help me deal with a lot of other things. It'll not resolve a lot of things, it'll just make me ready to face a lot of things, and that is the most important thing for me. I don't know for others, but for me it is. It's just that I have to get in face with it in such a way that I know for a fact I can deal with it. Working out does that for me. And yeah, the moment my workouts were done, I hopped on the calls and I had the talks from probably 9:30 in the morning, and by 12 or 1:30 we had our first draft of creative work, and that was rejected, so we had to do all of it all over again. And yeah, basically that's it. A lot of people have complaints, you just have to know how to deal with it. And today was one of those days where I had a lot of shit to do, and stress and anxiety obviously builds up when you have a lot of things to do and less time in your hand. You just have to know how do you deal with it. So I do know how I can deal with it. I don't know how others deal with it. I'm sure everybody has their own methods or techniques up their sleeves, but I used mine. Mine was gym. I went in, I clocked in a good fucking leg workout and got my mindset ready to such a state that I know I can take this day on with a lot of stress or pressure or anxiety, whatever the fuck that comes up. I can deal with it. It's not much of a deal. Besides, there is something that comes with meditation, man. That I need to tell. There is definitely something that comes with meditation. Something called still center. Again, you'll only understand this if you've done it for a long period of time. These kind of talks I do not have with everyone. Probably one or two people who consistently do it. Again, it's just the experiences that we share, and we understand when somebody describes something like this about meditation leading somewhere. Yeah. Wow, that was a random topic. I went into meditation from somewhere. Yeah, the topic was, yeah, meditation helping me to deal with my stress. Definitely. So, yup. I guess this would be probably the best way to put it. Meditation helps you deal with your mind. All this fucking stress, anxiety, pressure, um, which a person faces everybody faces them, everybody feels them. It's just a way of how you deal with it. So meditation helps you understand your mind. So when you understand your mind better, you will obviously know how do you deal with this specific thing that's happening inside your fucking mind. That is how simple it is. Like anger or actually, I'll pick anxiety. I'll speak about anxiety because it's actually very weird way I deal with anxiety. The moment anxiety hits me, I my body starts jittering. I don't know if that's the right word, but it starts jittering, or whatever the fuck it is, and I can feel my palms and legs tremble, but it won't tremble, but I know they're somehow vibrating really really fast from inside. So when that happens, what I do is I simply take 3 fucking deep breaths in, and I just observe that. I do not deny it or fight it. It's like it builds up for me. I could feel it from my stomach go all the way up till my chest, throat, and then fall back. The moment it's falling back, you'll understand that this shit does not last. You just have to, be in the moment when it's raising, reaches its peak, and fall. When once it reaches its peak, it's obviously going to fall down. But again, once you start observing this kind of feeling coming up from the start itself, it'll stop affecting you. I mean, every time it comes up, the amount of effect it has in you will definitely reduce. Like once you start paying attention or observing, once you start observing your, I don't know how to put it, once you start observing that feeling of anxiety boiling up, it actually boils up, for me at least. Anger is also something similar. It starts subtly and then slowly escalates. So yeah, you can really observe your emotions, and meditation is one of the ways you can do it. And I'm guessing, if you do it consistently for a pretty good time, you'll automatically start noticing these things, because now it's been over a year that I've been meditating continuously. So I never understood all of this until probably 6 months ago too. Maybe I always heard about it, but experience wise, clearly the changes or the clear experiences of feelings and shit happened from the past 6 months. Or maybe that was when I started doing everything even better. I don't know. So that's that.